Unlimited exports of B2B contacts for $20 per month. Is Leads.cm the only lead finder tool you need? Is it just a small tool to expand your tech stack? Or is it even generally worth paying your money? This one is a quick review about Leads.cm. If you want to have a deep dive about each solution and service Leads.cm has and a complete demonstration of the tool, just check out this video here. You also find the link in the description. But this video here is a quick review on the Leads.cm lead finder tool to figure out if you truly have no export limits at all for $20 per month and to get an overview of the tool. So Leads.cm generally is a tool to build lead lists and to use them either for cold calling or cold emailing. So when you type in Leads.cm and then click on pricing, you find the checkout here, and for $20 per month, you get full access to the platform and there will be no later upsells. So here you have a small overview of what you get, basically access to the platform with LinkedIn leads, instant leads, technology lead lists, and a lot more. After you checked out, you can click on login, and here you have the same areas again, LinkedIn leads, instant leads, and technology lookup. And this is basically all this tool does. So there's no Chrome extension like Apollo, Lucia, or Seamless. It has no cold outreach functions or sequencing functions at all. All it does is to give you data that you can use further. So let's check out very quick all these three areas. When I click on build LinkedIn list here, my first step is to select the country. I can click on the United States. And the first thing I notice is that I have a small loading time here. So it seems like the contacts are loading real time on my PC. You see how all filters are unlocked, like job titles, keywords, industries, company size, location, technologies, revenue, and some other fields. In my deep dive video, we'll go through all filters and explain them. But of course, it's very easy to understand so far. So when I just scroll down and click on a contact, I have on the right side a lead overview. I can scroll down, click on next. And what I see immediately is that the contact information here already unlocked. So when I just click through, I just have next contacts and have already the emails. So it really seems like there's no place where you have to pay with credits. That's in my opinion very pleasant so far, because when I'm all these other tools, I always hate to look at the credits, always going down when I just click on the email address and want to see it. Also what I like is that I just can click on business email here and phone and only have contacts then that really have email or phone number somewhere. So when I click here through, I have area here on the top, as you can see, the email address. So now when I really want to filter for contacts, I think the most important things are of course job title. So I can look for the management level C-suite. I also can of course type in job titles like owner, CEO, etc. And I can choose the department, so I apply this here. And then of course I can go for keywords, industries, etc. But since I don't really pay per lead, I could already click on export here and then mass export the leads. So I have a lot of options on how to do it. I can either just clipboard the page and then can just go to a spreadsheet and paste it in. I also can just export one single page. So as you can see in the bottom here, I have 42 pages so far. So I can click on export page, give it a name, page 1, and have my CSV file with all data points very fast, like email, phone number, website, and a lot more. I can do the same with mass export, and this will export the first dataset. So I can click on save, open it, and I immediately have 2000 leads here. So when I scroll down, there are a lot of leads. So since the leads are loading in real time, I can see on the bottom here, there are a lot of datasets. So when I really want to export all contacts, I have either to click on the next dataset here, and then the page is just loading. It auto applies my filters here, and it just loads complete new leads. To make this a little bit easier, I found out there's an automated mass export function. I actually know that this was a few weeks ago not there, so they added this feature where you can basically just run an automated mass export of all contacts of all datasets. So you see there's a total of 134 datasets. I can just call this all datasets of C-level, can click on automated verification if I want. But of course I would never trust those platforms that verification is really perfect, especially for that pricing. Then you can click on save. What you basically now have to do is just to wait and reprocess the datasets in the background. So you can just run this overnight or do some other work in the meantime. And when this process is finished, you will get a zip file, I'm able to open it, and then you will have CSV files of all datasets. So I can click on cancel now because I don't need the leads. This is basically all you have to know about the LinkedIn leads. This is in my opinion truly insane because there's no other tool allowing to get so many leads so fast for that price. But as I said, I would always recommend to verify leads after the export. A cheap tool for that is Mailveri or Mail Verifier. I will link you down a demo video for each of them and also a video for my top 6 email verification services. But back to Leads.cm. Always important to know, it's very easy to manage your account. You can just delete your account here, or they even have a 50% lifetime commission on their plan. The next option here is Instagram leads. So here it works a little bit different. You still have the option to choose a country or look for keywords, but I think the main difference is that you have to look for categories. So basically all categories business Instagram users are labeling themselves is what you can find here. So you can just scroll through that, for example, type in agency, and you see you find a lot of agency options. You can just click on advertising agency, click on apply. Then you found very specific context for that. You can also click on mandatory checkboxes, on business email again, and then you know for sure that you have emails with the contacts, and you can play a little bit around to get higher quality of these leads. And of course you can mass export these again, but in this case there's no automated mass export, but I think it doesn't really matter since you only have 16 pages here. The last feature Leads.cm has is technology lookup. Here you basically have some technologies, but I have the feeling it's kind of unnecessary. Since LinkedIn leads you already have here a technology function where you can also filter by job titles, etc. But of course if you just want to have technology lead lists, you can just download full lead lists here. Just click on 100%. You can either click on clean lead list or all website lead lists. Take some time, then you got the lead list of website using these specific tools. And I would say this is basically it. Leads.cm is a very easy to use tool, but of course I would never recommend to use it as your only prospecting tool. More like a tool you can explore a little bit, find out how big your target audience in the LinkedIn leads is, run the automated mass export. There's say they bring weekly new leads in, so you might just check over time if you can expand your lead list further. The pricing, in my opinion, is definitely unbeatable, so it's of course valuable to have this in your software stack. So just feel free to try this tool out, or if you want to have a bigger deep dive on the tool, check out my long form tutorial for this. For more high quality SaaS reviews, give a subscribe, it's free, and of course with these tools never expect too much, but in my opinion, it's still a valuable resource, so I hope this video was valuable for you, and I see you in the next one.